of Farewell by Henry Purcell, page 7. This piece is unique for its phrase structure. So when you're analyzing this, think through possibly not having a typical 4-bar phrase, but maybe 2 bars, maybe 3 bars. Also, go through our normal analysis, but be very careful about the keys. You see some accidentals. Think through, is it the major, is it the relative minor? Am I modulating someplace? So go ahead, do your analysis, and then I'll have a few discussion points. Pause now. We're back. Okay, let's talk through a couple of the phrase issues with this one. Now, we can see measures 1 and measure 2 look like they belong together. You notice the phrase structure even continues on to measure 3. So 1, 2, and 3 are our first group, our first phrase. A little odd for other pieces that you've worked on. Now, continuing on, you'll notice that the second phrase starts with a pickup into measure 3, and it continues, you can see the phrase line, continues into the 4th bar, and you have a nice cadence. But we're not in the key of A minor anymore, which you knew because of all the G sharps. But now we've lost the G sharps, so we've modulated and we've cadenced here in measure 5. We're in the key of C. Now moving on to measures 6 and 7, you can see that those are paired together. They look very similar. You've got the G sharp is returned, so you're probably back in the key of A minor, and you see some type of E chord at the end of that bar, measure 7. Now, it sounds like the pickup into measure 8 sounds like we're going to be ending the piece. So you'll see 8, 9, and 10 are grouped together. 9 and 10 especially because now look at the way the music, the left hand bass descends as does the right hand descends. We haven't really had that figure in the other parts of this piece. So these are paired together, these 2 bars at the end, 9 and 10. Go ahead, make sure that you've played the scales and your tonic and dominant chords, and when you start, keep a steady tempo. This is a little deceiving in terms of difficulty, so don't start too fast. Think about subdividing the beat into 16ths. Make sure you're playing it slowly enough. Go right ahead.